Hey everybody, welcome back to the kitchen. Today I'm making some fresh corn tamales. Don't know if you've ever had them before, but they're amazing. This is going to be the star of the show. However, we're going to get to this. Today with these tamales, we're going to make some fresh pickled shallots. We're going to make a quick cilantro crema to go with all this. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is our pickled shallots. Very easy to do. I've done them in other videos. Now, with this, I kind of ran out of red wine vinegar, so we're going to improvise a little bit. Got some apple cider vinegar, rice wine vinegar, a little paprika, shallots, some sugar, and salt. Let's get this going. The first thing that we're going to do is cut up our shallots. In this pot, we've got about a half cup of rice wine vinegar and a half cup of apple cider vinegar. We also threw in a half teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar, as well as a half teaspoon of paprika, just for fun. So we're just going to throw these shallots in here. We brought it up to a boil. We're going to let them kind of all cool down and pickle in the process. First thing done. For the crema mexicana in here, you just got about a cup of sour cream, a half cup of heavy whipping cream, some salt. We're going to throw in some lime juice, a handful of cilantro, and spinach, and we're just going to blend this up. Done. Now we can start our corn tamales. Now for our tamales, they're very easy to do. We got 4 ears of corn, a quarter cup of pre-cooked cornmeal, half teaspoon of baking powder, half teaspoon of salt, about a quarter cup to half cup of queso fresco, 1 shallot, 3 cloves of garlic, a couple of pre-cooked peppers, 1 egg, and 1/8 of a cup of melted butter. What we're going to do, we're going to clean these up, but we're also going to keep the husks so that way we can use them to make our tamales. For the corn, you're just going to cut off a little piece from the top and the bottom. I'll take off the outer layers of the husk and carefully try to keep them from tearing too much. And there you go. Now for your corn, there's a lot of different ways to get your kernels off. All I do is just lightly take my corn kernels off with a knife. I don't go too deep into the cob because that's when it gets gritty and a little unpleasant. And all we're going to do with the back of our knife, just get all that flavor out of the cob. Now, just put everything into a food processor. And we're going to blend this up until it's smooth. Alright, in order to put our tamales together, make sure that you rinse your corn husks out thoroughly to get any excess dirt out. We're going to get a spoonful or 2 of our mix. And what I like to do is get another good sized husk and kind of help roll it all up. And there you go. Alright, we're going to get a damp cloth. Now, of course, make as many tamales as you need to, but we're just going to make a few just so that way we can get this going. And just very carefully put this in the middle of your cloth. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of close that all up. And we're going to steam these for about 15 to 20 minutes. To plate it up, what you're going to do is very carefully unwrap your tamales and roll them out on a husk. Get a little bit of your crema, some onions, and let's try it. It's delicious. I think in the future I'll add a little more of the pre-cooked cornmeal, an extra egg to really bind it all together. Maybe even let it cook for an extra 10 to 15 minutes. So 30, 35 minutes altogether. Either way, fantastic. I enjoy it. Hope you learned something today. Make sure you follow me on social media. Chef Steven Gonzalez on Facebook, Chef Stegons on Instagram and Twitter, and also TikTok. Also, go to chefstevengonzalez.com, get a copy of my cookbook, get your grub on in. We'll catch you later.